Hey friends, Steve Guttenberg here, and I am the audiophiliac. And today I'm going to talk about the Tekton Design Impact Monitor. You know, there's a buzz around the double impact, which is the tower version of the impact monitor. And I've heard both at shows. And you know what, to tell you the truth, at shows they didn't connect with me. I liked them, I just wasn't wowed by them, but there's a really big buzz. I mean, I've been a fan of Tekton since 2012. I reviewed the M Lore, which I think is now called the Mini Lore, which is, I think, $720 for a short tower speaker, and I really fell in love with it. Very high efficiency, great speaker, made in the US, actually made in Utah, and designed and made by Eric Alexander, terrific guy. And we really hit it off. And a year later, in 2013, that was in 2012, and in 2013 I did the Enzo, which is a tower speaker. And you know, that one had 3 tweeters, let's say a line array of tweeters. And you know, the audiophile in me felt a little weird about 3 tweeters. It was like, everybody else does fine with 1. But as Eric explained, that he's not using them in a conventional way. It's sort of like MTM sort of thing, that the 2 flanking tweeters are crossed over differently than the center tweeter. And now, with the impact monitor and the double impact, there's 7 tweeters. But again, they're not used as conventional tweeters. So I know a lot of audiophiles kind of get queasy about seeing so many tweeters. I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, he's not using them in a conventional way. There's some kind of phase arrangement around the tweeters to make them focus. I'm not smart enough to understand what it's done, but it is a patented thing that Eric has achieved with those tweeters. And all I can tell you, the proof is in the listening. And the impact monitor, well, first of all, it's a big bookshelf speaker. You know, it's like 25 inches high, and it's a big mother. And you know what? Compared to, and when it's $2,000 a pair, and compared to other competing speakers, let's say like the Bowers & Wilkins 705 S2, which I reviewed a couple of months ago. I didn't have it on hand to compare, but I could tell you that's a great speaker. It's a very B&W sounding speaker. This speaker is more American. It's got gravitas. It's got balls. It does dynamics. You play piano on this speaker, and it feels like a piano. It's not like a little wimpy shadow of a piano. It's a real piano. It's got weight. It's got dynamics. I played a lot of different stuff. I played Beck's C change, and that orchestration was big, and the tinkling little percussion things were really amazing. I used a Past Labs XA25 amplifier for the review. It's an easy speaker to drive. By the way, these speakers from Tekton are all sold with a 60-day money-back guarantee. So they don't have dealers. You can try them in your home and see for yourself. And I just think at somebody emailed me today and asked me. They said, "Oh, I want to get the Klipsch Forte 3, but I think that's a $4,000 speaker." And he says, "So what do you got that's like that for half the price with that kind of balls?" And for once, people ask me those kind of questions all the time, but for once I had a ready answer. This thing, the impact monitor, which is $2,000, and it's got efficiency of a horn, it's got dynamics of a horn, and it's got real bass, kick-ass bass. So there you go, $2,000, made in the US, by a really nice guy, Eric Alexander, and you got to check it out if you're looking for that sort of thing, and you can handle that size. You know, that's the thing. People want skinny speakers nowadays. They want skinny towers, and they want little bookshelf speakers or stand mount speakers. This thing is big, and when you got from big is scale, the kind of scale that you're not going to get out of a little shoebox of a speaker. So if you can handle it, if you can handle that kind of size, which I will list the dimensions below this review, impact monitor for $2,000 is going to be tough to beat. So, as I always say at the end of these things, if you like these videos, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And I'm going to repeat, I'm not going to repeat it all the time, but I am going to say that I am now on this thing called Patreon. And it's a crowdfunding site, kind of like Kickstarter. And if you like what I'm doing here, and I'd love to continue doing it without commercials, but I need to make some money, please subscribe to this thing on Patreon, which I will link to below. You can subscribe for $1 a month, which works out to less than 4 cents a day. So, sure. Anyway, check it out. No pressure. You can watch for free. No problem. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.